We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3. A run with Dobbins. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
Gibbons on the stop. It's a gain of a yard.
Next, from the gun, on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
2 yards. And the Broncos first down.
We'll go play action with Nix. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Headed left, buying time. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Nix now on first and 10. The open man is Atkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Nix out of throwing here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flushed to his left. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing, Nix. Forced out wide. There he goes again. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now Nix going to look to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. That's taken in. And he will have that first down. taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First down, Broncos.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Escaping to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Again at 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nix gonna throw for it. Escaping to his left. That's gonna be caught.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down.
That's good for a Patriots.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jonathan Cooper in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection from him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. A first down throw for Nix. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On second down, it's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Mims sent in motion here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So third and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack,
that is on. What a job on the scramble. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick is good. Next to score, Broncos 7, Patriots nothing.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. He fields it at the 8. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
That's good.
On the give, this is Stevenson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
A run here with Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. Back to throw is Nix. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down. Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Plus, to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And Nix with a wise move there at the end. Sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
A run on first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go.
Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Patriots 7.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle. Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing now is May. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Into space. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 87 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ball 11. Joe. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
Rolling right. Now he'll run it. Oh, the ball is out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's May. Forced to his right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Stevenson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's May. Forced out wide. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos have it. When the ball comes out and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. First and goal. Dobbins. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Dobbins. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the 4th.
Patriots 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now May. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Bombers.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target.
He was defended by
third down coming up. Nix from the gun on third down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 29. Patriots
Just
14.
1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Here goes the run. Hey, what's up?
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground.
Ramondre Stevenson, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the
Ball on the
pickup.
39. Here's second and a couple. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. It's going to be third. They need one. On third and a yard, here's May. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Oh, hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Flash. 11.
Now Stroud escaping the pressure right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, they gave up the first down initially. The defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to Stevenson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and short, and here is May. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Stroud to throw here on first down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Man, some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Chubb to the 5-yard line. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half.
at the
Greg and I,
Patriots' 5-yard
back
line.
from Houston. In a moment, another one from the 5, second down and goal.
All right.
Now, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right. 18. Outside.
Stroud. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. May going to look to throw. He's going to air this one out. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
18. Look to hot, look to hot.
On play action. Stroud exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That is hard. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
Robert, go. Here we go.
Now Dobbs. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this,
and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. One final throw before the break. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Whoa.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's good for Texans. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Chubb. Now Chubb loses the football.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, the first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
Dobbs. Moving left. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 17
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down. Dobbs to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
Ready? Let's go.
Stevenson. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Patriots 7. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And he'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. He's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's a run by Chubb as we start the 4th quarter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Once again, it's Chubb. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots 38-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
To throw, it's Stroud. Moving outside the pocket, he'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here we go.
They'll go. It's Stroud. Moving to his left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Dobbs. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 57 yards. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Go. Oh, hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Now, Stroud. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This a potential game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on.
Here's Dobbs. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregames. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action. Stroud rolling right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? how well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On the handoff, this is Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
All right.
At the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Forced to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go.
They'll go with Chubb. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, south. Out for sight. Tony.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Harold Landry gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Oh, no, he missed it. It's not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33.
They'll go right back to Stevenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Patriots.
They'll run out of the gun. And it's Stevenson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Stevenson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one to win it in overtime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's May.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs. 73 yards.
And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Pushing his way through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here we go. Set, go.
Play fake. Here's Love. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Play action this time with Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
On play action, May.
He'll buy some time right.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, New England.
30, G.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing here is May.
Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Drake May.
25 yards to the house.
And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. The extra point now for Borregales.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Packers nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
26-yard line.
Okay.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they're in an early hole. Their first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And just shutting him off there. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now at the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action now. May. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. To the air, May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. Shifts by him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Back to Stevenson on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
The tackle made. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, touchdown, Packers.
Josh Jacobs, 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 3rd and 6. They go play action with May. Dancing to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a handoff. Stevenson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Second and 8.
They'll throw with May. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw, it's May. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Packers 14. To kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Set, ready, fight, stay.
Love now. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ready,
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take over here up near the 40. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Going deep for Diggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And still fighting. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
On the set.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Wicks. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 6. Here's Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That one behind his man, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. May. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Micah Parsons able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. They'll try and throw forward May. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Shot. 17. Down. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Jacobs. His hand. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
And he will find the end zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is secured by the Patriots. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
4th down. Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here's Stevenson.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Again, Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side
under pressure now is going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Glove. This is caught. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 1st and goal.
Drill, 52.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
22 middle. Ready? 10 cycle. Red. 38. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Davis. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Being chased out left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's caught after a game of about 2. It's Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
May off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, Stevenson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2.
Here's May. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
A 12-yard gain on the play.
May throwing for it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Rolling out to his left. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety? Well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
His first throw is an interception. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots get the football on a very short field. They've
halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Patriots.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's May. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Moving to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game.
And he's in! Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Avante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 25.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Here we go!
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
1st down, it is Williams. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They're going to motion the tight end over here. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time for Williams. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Going to 53.
3rd and goal for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one downfield looking for Henry. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. This defense all over this. We're making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On 2nd down, it's May. Now he'll run it. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Good defense, man.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On second down, it's Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. On play action. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it, and completed. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Now will work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
A carry now for Gibson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. A gain of 2.
Second down and 8.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Robert Spillane spills him in.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down. On the give, it's Williams. Open space to the 35. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Gibson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Throwing on third down is May. He'll try to run for it.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Now Gibson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It will set up second down.
the tackle by Kenneth Murray. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
They'll run here with Gibson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. From the gun. On third down, it's May. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Patriots.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now third.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Good blocking, and he's in. Right, May. Touchdown, Patriots. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Going in.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Off he goes. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. They check one.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Yeah, here we go.
On first and 10, Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
ground. Gibson trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Rolling right. Going up top. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Taking off, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive game. 2nd down.
Forced to his right. He'll take off again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So it's a win for the Patriots. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough. First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback.
On the double.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Spike, 60. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. And that ball incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Watch out now. 50, Fury. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blue, 32.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air that.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Rashawn Gary's in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. To throw now, May. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going. It's May. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Fight, 97. Down. Block, ready.
We'll go play action with Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Green Jack.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Hut, hut.
Love to throw on first and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on, set. Bitches, ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Set, hut. Start, hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is May. This one down the field, but they wind up incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll look deep here for Diggs.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside 3rd of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Drill 52. Here we go. Set. Seal. Black. 10 black. Ready.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Claw 10. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's going to be caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Ready. Shot. Red. 38. Watch out now. You. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Now Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Yellow, 22. Shovel, 38. Fight, 97. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. Now May, again, working deep downfield. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's a big hit for the Patriots. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, New England.
On first and 10, here's May. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That's a 20-yard line.
To throw is May. Flush to his right. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up.
That is caught. What a throw. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, New England.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 10-7. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Spike 60. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Set.
On first down, it's Love. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May. Moving to his right. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And now he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. On the give, this is Stevenson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. May to throw on second down. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
And it's third down.
Throwing on third down is May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll take this one in. Matt Holland. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Come on, set. 22 needle, 60 red. Cut.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Check Fury. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
3-3. Set, hut. 45. White. .43 rail. Shovel. Third set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. No chance at all. He'll go down. Harold Landry. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Shot, 17. Let's go. Blue, 32. 22 needle. Ready.
Here's Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Ready, break. 22 needle. Here we go. Yellow. Putt.
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Now a toss play with Stevenson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
A loss of a yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Headed left, buying time. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with May. Flushed to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. On 2nd down, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll drop to throw. There's Kraft, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Ready?
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set, ready. 45, white. Black shot. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Out to his right. He runs with it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's got a man. It's God. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Green Jack. Set.
Here's Lowe to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. To the end zone, it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's 2nd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And only managed to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Come to the line, needing 6 yards for a 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Patriots 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for the Packers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. The PAT up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Robert Spillane spills him there. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Laporta in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 38 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flush to his right. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
What's up?
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. A 1-point game. 8-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A run here with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
Extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Patriots take a 14-8 lead.
14. Lions 8.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
Hey, kill! Cut!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. To Slav, a man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
He was defended by
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Maverick, by 20. Val, you won. What's that?
On fourth down, Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's May. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. This is Hunt toward the side of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
11-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Hold on. Check.
On second down, Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
6 yards. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Goff, forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Lions call their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
That's another.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Laporta in motion. They hand it to Gibbs. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's second and 2.
Now you won. Shot. By 20.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They don't need much. It is third and inches. Throwing here is Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Laporta in motion. We're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
Forced out wide. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. To throw is May. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
To kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
DC. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Laporta in motion. Goff to throw. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Obama.
To throw is Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Hey, 76.
Now, Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots.